Mark. Meg is a registered dietitian and can help you get on the path to a healthier. Ask Meg a question. Call 1-866-920-WHJJ. Now, here's Meg O'Rourke.
Welcome to the Harmony with Food show. My name is Meg Marie O'Rourke. I've been a registered dietitian for over 20 years, and I'm here to change the way you think about food. I want to help lower the obesity rate, decrease cancer, and other comorbidities that come along with obesity or just being overweight. And I know together we can do it. Now, can we prevent it altogether? I don't think so. I'm going to be realistic. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm a tough coach, but I'm a real coach. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to make you really think about what you've been doing and why you're doing it and why you keep screwing up or going on different diets only to lose the weight and gain it back again. I've said it before on the show, and I'll say it again, that the $80 billion a year dieting industry doesn't care about you and your results. Now, they'll act like they do on the commercials on TV. And so there's a line that is drawn in the sand between big companies like that and then someone like me who actually wants you to get results and do it the right way so that you don't lose all the weight and then gain it all back again. So remember, the dirty little secret that the big weight loss companies don't want you to know is that there is a direct relationship between how much muscle you have and how fast your metabolism is. So we got to eat the right amount of protein, we got to have the right amount of carbohydrates, and we need to have the right amount of a lot of other things too. Like we can't have too much sodium. But we have to have sodium. There's a balance. There's a thing called hyponatremia, which, if you're drinking a ton of water and you don't have enough sodium in your system, you can get confused, you can get sick. So we don't want that for you. Also, if you're eating too much protein, like a lot of people in the gym might tell you to do, or those so-called all those quote-unquote health coaches that are out there. Now, be wary when you hear the word health coach, because I use the term because I am a coach, but I also have the credentials, okay? So I am a registered dietitian, so I'm a licensed medical professional in the state of Rhode Island. But the things that are going on out there in the world are just concerning me. There are way too many people that have no business talking about nutrition doing so. It's creating confusion. And I'm going to read you a job description that came across my emails this week from Indeed. And so just, I can't make this stuff up, guys, okay? So it's for a quote-unquote health coach. I'm not going to say the name of the facility because I kind of feel like that's bad karma. But just know that most of these places that call themselves health-centered businesses, or that just means they are not licensed medical professionals, and they really shouldn't be doing what they're doing. They're going to put you on crappy food that's processed and filled with chemicals and ridden with who knows what, has no actual nutrients in it, and you're going to starve yourself and you're going to deprive yourself, and it's going to be a compliance game, and you're going to comply and comply and comply till you lose the weight that you wanted to lose. Then you're going to be so deprived that you're going to actually eat things that you probably shouldn't be eating, and guess what? You're gaining all the weight back and then some, and then guess where you're going again? Right back to that place because quote unquote it worked. I'm here to tell you that diets don't work, and I want you to change your attitude about food, and I'm here to change the way you think about food, and that's why I'm here every Saturday from 11 to noon. So here's the job description. Like I said, I can't make this stuff up. It says that they need a health coach. And it says the full job description is, are you someone who's always smiling? Are you compassionate and love nothing more than seeing people succeed? Crappy Weight Loss Place is looking for a friendly, enthusiastic, and passionate go-getter to join our team of weight loss coaches in Seekonk, Mass. Whew, weight loss coaches. What does that even mean, guys? Become a part. Now, I cannot make this stuff up, okay? So apparently there's no HR over there. Become a part of a young, vibrant team in a fast-growing, health-centered business. I'm going to repeat that. Become a part of a young, vibrant team in a fast-growing health-centered business. So what I've read so far says that you have to be young and you have to smile all the time. But it has nothing, it's not a real medical facility. There's no licensed professionals there. And guess what? Most people that have weight problems have other comorbidities. They have high blood pressure, pre-diabetes. I don't believe in pre-diabetes. Either you have it or you don't. You know, you're heading to Diabetesville. So don't hear it as you don't have diabetes yet, okay? So wake up, get real, and realize that you need to, come to fruition that you are on the road to diabetes. And stop those silly things like, stop using terms, semantics, to make you feel better about your health. You're heading to Diabetesville. Okay, so then it says, I'll repeat that. Because it's so unbelievable that they would even put this in an ad. Become a part of a young, vibrant team in a fast-growing, health-centered business. Work one-on-one with clients weekly, providing nutrition coaching to help them transform their life and improve their health. Become involved in something that literally saves lives. Crappy Weight Loss Center helps clients improve their health through proper nutrition and diet, addressing the physical as well as the mental. Okay, so, all right, this is just unbelievable. So now they're therapists, they're licensed mental health workers too, not. And so our team becomes a family for our clients, and when we want their experience to be fun, easy, and successful, we support our clients with eating out, drinking, traveling, and most importantly, with free lifetime maintenance support. Well, I hate to tell you guys that these places often, very, very often close down in a matter of time. So whatever lifetime maintenance means, support once they complete their weight loss program. So this is the killer, guys, okay? So just if you're multitasking, come back to me right now because you're not going to believe this. Submit your resume today. No previous nutrition experience required for the right candidate. Full training occurs upon hiring. Well, guess what, guys? I went to school for 6 years for this, and I took biochemistry. I took microbiology. I took anatomy 1, anatomy 2. I mean, yeah, granted, it was a long time ago, but I went to school for 6 years to become a licensed professional. I was in Connecticut. I was licensed in Mass for a while, and I was licensed in Rhode Island. But the bottom line is I passed a national board that I went to school for 6 years to even get into that room to take the board. And these people are saying that you don't even need nutrition experience. And then they're going to go work with these people and they're going to cause harm. And yeah, I'm mad. I'm mad that this is happening. I'm mad that my parents spent all that. Wouldn't that have been wonderful if I could have saved my parents all that money on college and graduate school? That would have been wonderful. I could have just took that job there and got all the training. But guess what? They're getting trained by people that are not really licensed professionals in the state of Rhode Island, okay? So we need to be careful where we're getting our information from. And at Harmony with Food, we offer lots of different programs. After the break, we're going to head to a break in a couple minutes. After the break, we're going to talk about some of the different programs that I have. And then my Bio Unique Boutique is going to be up on the website too. We ran into a couple of stumbling blocks this week, but that's okay. It'll get up. And right now you can there's a testing tab if you want to look at like the micronutrient testing or the microbiome testing. But we offered solid science-based evidence plans. And we're not just pulling your leg with, okay, come in and we're going to charge you because people are desperate, right? So they'll come in, and when people are desperate, they do desperate things. So they're going to go in there, knowing they need to lose weight. They're in a very, very vulnerable situation. Now, they don't take health insurance. So, okay, there's a red flag right there. Not everything I do is covered by health insurance, but I am a provider. So when someone doesn't take health insurance, to me, that's a little bit of a red flag because you should know that you're either going to pay for everything out of pocket or there's something a little bit going on. So you guys are listening to the Harmony with Food show. My name's Meg, and we'll be right back.
Hopefully a good one. Whether it's a morning workout or late night chill, it's totally free to create and edit unlimited playlists on the free iHeart app. Just name your playlist, search the song you want, and add it. Boom, you're in. So go ahead and add AC/DC to your workout playlist, Fleetwood Mac to your road trip playlist, or go nuts. Make your own Aerosmith greatest hits playlist. You can even add songs while listening to live radio. Create free playlists. Only on the free iHeart app. #1 for music, radio, and podcasts all in one.
Hi, I'm Meg, the proud owner of Harmony with Food. You might recognize me from my hour-long show on WHJJ on Saturdays, but if not, let me introduce myself. I've been working as a registered dietitian for over 20 years, and I help people like you lose weight, improve their digestion, and have tons of energy. One way I do this is to test, not guess. I use genome, micronutrient, food sensitivity, and microbiome testing to figure out what foods you should or should not be eating. I was put on this earth to help you develop a harmonious relationship with food and to learn how to stop dieting for good. To learn more about me and how I can help you be the healthiest you can be, visit harmonywithfood.com or call us at 401-245-8784. That's 401-245-8784, or go to harmonywithfood.com.
If you're suffering from cold, flu, or COVID symptoms, you need an accurate temperature reading as quickly as possible. Fever is a leading symptom of both the flu and COVID-19, so the sooner you rule out the common cold, the better. Then seek medical advice on whether your fever means it's the flu or the deadlier COVID-19. Accuracy matters, so use the Exergen Temporal Scanner, the same thermometer used by medical professionals millions of times a day in hospitals and clinics to accurately detect fever. Learn more at Exergen.com.
Are you so focused on your career and family that you forget to take care of you? Have you tried countless diets but still can't find the one that's right? Whether you are dreaming of fitting into some clothes that don't fit anymore or improving your overall health, you can rebuild your relationship with food and heal yourself with Harmony with Food. I'm Meg Marie O'Rourke, a registered dietitian, and I was put on this earth to help others eat healthfully and stop suffering by learning how to develop a harmonious relationship with food and stop the insane dieting for good. This is the time to be the healthiest you that you can be. With my 8-week online course, you can learn to master the skills to take control of your nutrition, lifestyle, and overall health and heal yourself with food on your schedule. Join the Harmony with Food movement and see how you can improve. Call us at 401-245-8784, 401-245-8784, or go to harmonywithfood.com.
Guys, Untuckit agrees it's finally time. Time to update our closets with new clothes we actually want to wear. Time to think about going back to the office or choosing a new way to work. Time to enjoy the best of fall, like long walks in the park and hot coffee on a brisk day. And that means it's time to look sharp and feel comfortable all day with Untuckit. Shirts designed to be worn untucked. Discover the perfect fitting shirt today at untuckit.com. Use promo code TIME for 20% off your first purchase at untuckit.com. Now, back to Harmony with Food with Meg O'Rourke on News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. Ask Meg a question at Harmony with Food on Facebook or call her now at 1-866-920-WHJJ.
Welcome back to the Harmony with Food Show. We are talking about all those people out there that have no business talking about nutrition doing so, and it's creating confusion, and it's probably creating harm to some people. I've known situations many times in my career where people have told me they've gone to these wannabe nutritionists that don't have the credentials. I mean, do you want someone drawing blood from your arm that doesn't have the credentials to do so? Do you want someone who, is not a CPA doing your accounting for your business or yourself? I mean, it just is ridiculous, and I'm here to spread the word about how these crappy diet centers shouldn't really even be around. All they do is a compliance game. All you do is comply to their rules, whatever those rules may be. Now, we know with Weight Watchers, I don't know about you, but I don't think if you join Weight Watchers, you're going to be able to pick up the call and ask Oprah a question, right? But she's all over the commercials. Now, here's the thing, though. Oprah is the poster child of weight gain, up and down, yo-yoing. I'm not judging. I'm just saying, why the hell did they pick her to represent Weight Watchers. I don't get it. And I think it insulted a lot of people's intelligence. And I think this is why, Weight Watchers stocks are going down, down, down. But I'm here to provide solutions. And so what I do on the show is, we kind of skim the surface here on the show, but I mean, I love doing the show and it's great, but we can't get deep. We can't go down really deep and dirty like we do on my one-to-ones that I do with people right now via telemedicine from the comfort of your own home. And then not only that, but I take insurance. So a lot of these places that you're going to go to, they know you're in a very vulnerable position, right? So you are going to pay. You're going to pay big time. You're going to pay in a couple of different ways. You're going to pay with the pocketbook, and you're going to pay in not getting the real results that you need. Yeah, you may lose the weight, but the reality is that you are not going to keep that weight off with those kind of crappy diet plans, okay? So what I do is I offer a few different things, and we're going to talk about that today. And then I have a webinar coming up this Tuesday at 6 o'clock. If you want to join, go over to harmonywithfood.com. You could sign up there. There's a pop-up that comes up, or get on my email list at harmonywithfood@gmail.com. Go to the website, harmonywithfood.com, and then you'll get on my email list. And then if you have a question, you can email me, meg@harmonywithfood.com or harmonywithfood@gmail.com. Either one's fine. And I'll look during the break. But right now I'm going to tell you about some solutions so that you can get the transformation. If you're feeling really tired or you're on hundreds of different supplements and you don't know which supplements you should or should not be taking, that could be one problem. The other problem is, maybe you've been on them all, and I'm here to help you. Your diet's over. You could join the Your Diet Do-Over, and there's a couple of ways. So here's the thing. There's a few different things that I offer, and I'm going to try and explain all of this to you guys, and it can get a little confusing. Even I get confused, and sometimes my VAs and I get confused, but I'm going to try and make it as crystal clear as I can. If you are listening today, I want to thank all my listeners. So if you are listening today, right, I have this course that you could do by yourself, and it's called Your Diet Do-Over, okay? So you're never going to diet again. It's basically what's going to happen, and you're going to have a really great, healthy relationship with food, and you're going to have other transformations along the way. The Do-It-Yourself course is 8 weeks, and I was thinking about it, and I was like, that was a ton of work. I started that last November, and didn't finish the whole course until all the compartments to the course, all the modules, till probably March. And I put a lot of time in it. So I was thinking about selling it for $997, okay? And that's a lot of money, right? I agree, but I put a lot of work into it. But what I've decided to do is something different. And so what I'm going to do is you're going to be able to purchase this course that's regularly $997 for $50 off, and you're going to get it for $197. So it's at $247, but if you use the code RadioMeg and go over to the site, harmonywithfood.com. Now, if you're in your car right now and you can't remember all this, just try and remember, either just put in Meg Dietitian in Rhode Island, you'll find me, or put in Harmony with Food. And if you can't remember that, remember the acronym HWF. And then, you can remember it from there, harmonywithfood.com. So go over there, get on my site, get on my list, and then you can do the course all by yourself. Or I have a live course coming up, and the live course is like a small, intimate group. Like if you like this radio show, if you like this episode, you are going to love what I put together in this course. Now, I was going to take it to the public for $997. Ugh, I know that's a lot of money. It sounds like a lot of money, but you have to understand how much work I put into this course. But what I decided to do was put it out there for the cost of less than a meal, or going out to dinner with your spouse, or going out for a night on the town with your friend. Yeah, exactly. So for $197, I am taking 80% off the course. And so And you're going to be able to use, when you check out, you're going to have to put Radio Meg. And to make it even easier for you, I put that up on the site. So in case you're driving or, you won't forget, it's Radio Meg is the coupon code. And then you're going to get the course for 80% off. And I want to help you decrease the anxiety, embarrassment of not knowing what to order, or being able to, you have to like kind of deconstruct the menu when you go out, and then your husband asks you to go out to dinner, and that causes anxiety. We're going to stop all that, and you're going to start going out to dinner. You're never going to diet again. And you're going to stop feeling like, oh my God, are my peers looking at me and judging me for what I order at the restaurant? So you don't have to have any of those embarrassing moments of like, we're going to talk about GI issues and how to resolve them. So you don't have to have any of those embarrassing moments where you have to run to the bathroom at the restaurant. We all know those moments, and we have all lived through those moments, and it stinks. And so we're going to take what I made, and it's up on the site already. You just go to harmonywithfood.com, and then you could do the course on your own. Or you could do it live with me in an intimate group. I'm only allowing 10 people in the next Your Diet Do-Over course that's coming up. And if you're not on my email list, get on it, because you'll get invitation to join. And it's going to actually end on, today's the 2nd. I think the cart closes about the 12th. So that means I won't let any more people in once I get the group of people, and then we're not allowing more than 10 people. So if you want an intimate setting with me and some group coaching, and you really get one-on-one, I mean, if you're open to share your questions and have me coach you in a group, now, it's a no judgment zone, I mean, we're not going to be, it's not going to be all butterflies and lollipops, okay? Because you need to get to where you need to get, and you need to stop making excuses. And if you make excuses, I will call you out on it, okay? Because we're all grown-ups, and you are actually, you've purchased something from me. You need to get something out of it, and you're going to get this transformation that you won't believe. So I made this offer, this incredible offer, for less than one night out with your friends, or like a nice bottle of wine, and the investment will help you be better prepared, so the next time you go out to dinner, you can go out with confidence, go out knowing you will be able to navigate these moments. Now guys, if you're listening to me and you're listening to this show, I'm going to tell you this is the best gift that you can give your wife or your girlfriend, without like, I don't know, like, who wants to have that conversation? I've done a blog, it's up on my site, what to do if your loved one's obese. This is a great gift because, guys, you don't understand the things women go through, with like, oh my gosh, I gotta get, it's like, this is going to get them to just want to go out, And I know some of you have heard your wife say no, or your girlfriends or partners say no because they're on a diet, or they're trying to lose weight. Well, guess what? Going out to dinner isn't all about, just the food, okay? So if you haven't watched any of my Harmony with Food local restaurant reviews, you should do so. You should get on my list. So, you guys don't really know the struggles and the things she goes through, like the anxiety. And she's not just picking out an outfit. It's almost like a survival guide. She's thinking, how can I be better prepared for when we go out to this new restaurant? I'm going to be able to help her and help you navigate this moment. So here's the thing. I charge $297 an hour if you're paying out of pocket to see me. And I could have put this course up for $997. So I'm going to give you this 8-week course for 80% off. But you have to remember, you're going to have to go over to my site and hit the button. It says Work with Meg. And then there's also another, there's a Groupon code, like a coupon code. And it is Radio Meg. So if you're not, if you're driving or whatever, it's up on the site, so you don't have to remember it, because I know a lot of people are listening when they're driving. So you guys, you are listening to the Harmony with Food show. I want you to follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all Harmony with Food. I want you to join me for my webinar. It's up on my site this Tuesday night at 6 o'clock. I'd love to see you. And we will have a blast, and we will be right back.
When you hide junk in a closet,
Or in a cabinet,
or in the attic,
or in a shed,
or under the bed,
it multiplies.
exponentially.
Take a look at any of those places.
And you'll find junk you've never seen before.
Most people don't find it until they're getting ready to move.
That's when they say,
I should have gotten rid of this years ago.
don't wait years. Do it now.
We make junk disappear.
All you have to do is coin
Call 1-800-GOT-JUNK.
or visit 1-800-junk.com.
Leading nutritionist Meg O'Rourke here. Historically, the challenges for practitioners following functional nutrition have been unable to identify functional imbalances versus end-stage disease. The technology in functional nutrition has been evolving at a very rapid pace. At Harmony with Foods, we are implementing new testing. These tests are helping us to recognize patients' problems and teach them what those problems are so they can solve them. This technology allows for the highest specificity and sensitivity of testing on the market. Every patient coming through Harmony with Food is offered medical nutrition therapy, which is covered by most health insurances. And for those who wish to be even more proactive and go beyond what your insurance companies allow, we offer more premium programs that maximize your chance of success. Go to harmonywithfood.com or call 401-245-8784. Hi everyone, I'm leading nutritionist Meg Marie O'Rourke, and I'm owner of the Harmony with Food company and producer of the Harmony with Food radio show that airs every Saturday from 11 to noon on iHeart, WHJJ, 104.7 FM, 920 AM. I have been practicing for over 20 years, having worked in the level 3 trauma unit, oncology. I've taught diabetic classes to newly diagnosed people with diabetes. I've helped people that were just past having a heart attack. And I've also worked in a GI surgical unit, seeing all kinds of debilitating GI diseases, such as Crohn's disease, diverticulitis, irritable bowel syndrome, and much more. And lastly, I'll tell you the dirty little secret the big weight loss companies and big food and big pharma don't want you to know is that junk food is bad and big food wants us addicted and big pharma wants us on prescriptions and the big diet companies don't want you to know that diets don't work. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all Harmony with Food.
The IRS finally caught up with Louie.
I haven't paid my taxes in 8 years.
He was in big trouble.
We're going to take your house, garnish your pay.
Louie found out about Optima Tax Relief, the leading tax resolution firm, and rated A+ by the Better Business Bureau.
I don't owe the IRS anymore. It was because of Optima Tax.
Call Optima now for a free consultation.
Give Optima Tax a call. They can help you.
Call 800-783-8055. 800-783-8055. Optima Tax Relief. For details, visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
Fox News, I'm Karen McHugh. President Biden sounding confident that both his infrastructure proposal and budget reconciliation bills will pass.
I believe I can get this done. I believe when the American people are aware what's going to get it done.
The president this morning, prior to departing for Delaware, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi had promised the multi-trillion-dollar measures would be voted on this week. Taking matters into their own hands, the Texas Military Department is building miles of border fence along the U.S.-Mexico line.
Currently, we've constructed about 3 miles of this fencing in the Del Rio area, and have you seen on the news, there's been a lot of illegal crossing into that area, and so with the fence to help with that, we're trying to help our partners, both state, locally, and federally, and safeguard Texans and their private property where some of this has been crossing.
Lieutenant Colonel Rodney Kelly on Fox, dubbed Operation Lone Star, the barriers began going up in June. America is listening to Fox News.
Now, here's your Storm Team 10 forecast.
Mostly sunny for Saturday, mild in temperatures, low to mid-70s throughout the afternoon, and then not as cool overnight, dropping to the upper 50s to about 60 degrees. The sky is bright to start Sunday morning, but cloud cover fills in by the afternoon as temperatures reach the mid and upper 70s. A few isolated showers are possible late in the day, most after 11 o'clock, continuing with periods of rain on Monday. I'm Storm Team 10 meteorologist Anthony McCarr on News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM.
Now, back to Harmony with Food with Meg O'Rourke on News Radio 920 and 104.7 FM. Ask Meg a question at Harmony with Food on Facebook
Or call her now at 1-866-920-WHJJ.
Hey, welcome back to the last leg of the Harmony with Food show today. URI is playing football after this, so we're ending a little bit early today. Good luck, URI. And even though I went to UConn. And so we're going to talk a little bit more about this bogus job description. And some of the requirements for this crappy weight loss center is that you don't need any nutrition experience. You have to smile. You always have to be smiling. If you're always smiling, I mean, who is always smiling? That's just crazy. And then you have to be young, but you don't need any nutrition experience to guide everybody through their nutrition program that they have. God, so stop listening to these goddamn wannabe nutrition people and get a grip. And that's why I am here with you every Saturday, okay? And you've been eating since you're a baby. You know, stop making eating so difficult and live your goddamn life, okay? Because it's just the insane dieting industry. The mentality is, you know, I'm going to go on this diet. That's like, they're making tons and tons of money off of you, first of all. The food is filled with chemicals and salt and preservatives. There's no nutritional value in any of it. And, you know, and I've been saying for years that I'm the anti-diet dietitian, but people still throw out thousands of dollars for these insane places. But I'm here to change the way you think about food. Weight Watchers is a total joke. It's like a cult. It's a bad word in my house. And Oprah is many things, right? Like, she's a lot of things, but she is the poster child of yo-yo dieting. And by the way, if you join Weight Watchers, can you pick up the phone and call Oprah? Is that how it works? Is she your coach? I don't think so. And thank God, because who'd want her to be? I mean, she's a lot of things and a lot of great things, and I admire her for her ability to be such a fantastic entrepreneur. But my God, why did they pick her of all people? I just don't get it. So, there are people, all kinds of people, intelligent people that, fall for this nonsense, doctors, lawyers, and remember, just because someone has MD after their name doesn't mean they're any smarter than you, and that's why you have to be your own healthcare advocate, and that's why you have to do things in a way that's going to be healthy and beneficial to you in the long run. So what I've done is I've created a code just for the avid listeners of the Harmony with Food show. It's called Radio Meg. I was going to put up the course for $997. It's a do-it-yourself course. You could take it at your own pace, okay? And then, once you take the course, you are then invited into my membership, which is a whole nother story. And we're going to try and explain all this today, all right? But the main thing I want to get across to you guys is I was going to sell this course for $997. It's an 8-week course. I put a ton of time and correct nutritional information into. And there's modules, there's videos, there's PDFs, there's a lot of information. And of course you get one-on-one with me in an intimate group, and I'm only allowing 10 people in the group. It's not going to go over 10. So I don't know how many people have actually joined yet. I haven't even checked this morning, but as of late it was up to 6. So we got 10 spots open. So if you're on the fence, you better jump into it now, because I could see it closing sooner than I planned. But because you're an avid listener and maybe you can't do the course live, I want you to do the course on your own. And I'm giving you 80% off. That's like so you take the code, the coupon code is Radio Meg, and you're going to take $50 off the $247. So you get it for $197. Like, really, guys, this is like, a steal, let me tell you. And anybody who's been through the course would probably tell you. And I do have testimonials up on there too that you can go ahead and read if you want. Click on the Work with Meg tab, and go ahead and get ready. Do it, because once you do it, you'll never diet again. Diets don't work, and I don't want you guys to have that terrible relationship with food, which I know a lot of people have had before they started working with me. And so I'm here to change the way you think about food. I'm here every Saturday from 11 to noon. We're live on Facebook at the same time. Get on my newsletter list if you haven't already. If you're driving, it's harmonywithfood.com. Just click the sign up button. It's on the first page of the site. And then, I want you guys to remember that this is a steal of a deal, the do-it-yourself course. Then I have my webinar coming up on Tuesday at 6 o'clock. You could sign up for that on the website too. That's totally free, and you can ask me anything at the end. It doesn't have to be related to the course. You can ask me any nutrition question. It'll be a small, intimate group. And then we have the live course that's starting in September. September 18th. It's going to be our first meeting, which is super cool. I'm really excited to meet whoever joins. It's going to be a lot of fun. And we're going to go through module by module for 6 weeks, and we're going to get you started to where you need to be to have a healthier relationship with food. So food is a big part of our lives, but a lot of people don't have a healthy relationship with food. So I want to change that for you guys, because I know a lot of guys listening right now. A lot of guys are like, I don't really think that is something that, I would want. But guess what? Your wife would love it. It would be a great gift. And I don't know if I'm going to open up again in the new year. I think this might be the last course that I do for the year. And I'm not sure I'm going to open one up in the new year. So if you could get into the live course, that would be really cool. And so I just want to say that I think all of you thinking about it, or you're on the fence, shoot me an email. Meg@harmonywithfood.com. I'd love to have you in the group. We're not going to have any of this nonsense of like these people that you don't even need nutrition experience to be teaching about nutrition. Really? How would you want a mechanic that had no experience working on your car? Would you want someone that's not a CPA doing your tax stuff? I mean, really, I can't even believe they advertise it like this. But it gives me a lot of material for my show, so I appreciate that. You guys, I'm just gonna remind you, I have a do-it-yourself course that's up there for $247. You get $50 off with the radio code MEG. It's worth $997. Believe me, I hemmed and hawed about doing that and putting that up there for that price, but I did it. And then if you join me live, it's going to be like a small, intimate group of people. I'm only allowing 10 people in the Your Diet Do-Over next round. It'll be a lot of fun. And you'll see that the information that I'm giving you is really worth it. We have like lists. I have all kinds of different things. I have lists like my favorite breads and why these breads are good and why you shouldn't buy this bread. And then there's a list on my favorite snacks, cold snacks, warm snacks. And there's dietary exchange lists, and we go over how much we should get in each group, and we go over calculations so you can determine exactly how many calories you need, or how much protein you need, or how much sodium you should be taking in. So it's a lot of information, and it's not like it's it's not like it's brain surgery, but it is stuff that you're not going to learn by reading a million different blogs that have wrong information on them, because I know how you guys think. And what you do is you read one blog and you think this for a few weeks, and then you read another blog and you think this for a few weeks, and then you hear a podcast and you think this, and then you go back and you're like, oh, but Meg said this, and I trust Meg. As you should, right? So I'm here. Listen, I'm here every Saturday from 11 to noon, and I'll answer your questions. You could always call in at 866-920-9455, but we're going to end pretty soon. So, if you're on my email list, you'll get that phone number. You'll get a reminder. So go ahead, get on my list. Go ahead and use that coupon code Radio Meg and get $50 off the course that's valued at $997. You're going to get it for $197. So that's a steal. And you can trust the information that's in it because it's from me. So you guys have been listening to the Harmony with Food Show. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, all Harmony with Food. Go over to my site, Radio Mag is the coupon code. Pick up the course, and then you'll be invited to my membership, which I'll talk about another day, because the membership is it's an ongoing, it's a live cell that's going to move and grow and expand, and I want you guys to be part of it. And eventually that is going to be $297 a month. Right now it's at $97 a month. So I hope to see you guys in the Your Diet Do-Over webinar or the course or the membership at some point. Thanks for listening. See you next week.
inspired by the greatest ever.
It's more about your actions than it is about what you say.
Clay Travis and Buck Sexton. The Biden administration
Negotiating with terrorists from a point of weakness.
continuing to fight for America.
Joke